Guys, so I'm gonna read the Zatara story in Action Comics number 13. So Zatara, the Master Magician and the Swamp of Satan by Fred Gardenier. Zatara and Tong are traveling to the Carolinas in response to an urgent letter for help. Master, me hungry. Me could eat. It won't be long now, Tong. Before we rest and bed up somewhere for the night. Well, here we are, Tong. Tomorrow I'd like to explore these swamps that Fred Hodges wrote of. Another day's ride should bring us to his home. So Swampland Inn tourist rooms. He says that he is the last male of his line, Tong. His father, mother, and 2 brothers were all killed in a swamp called the Swamp of Satan. Sounds mighty interesting, Master. And no doubt it will prove even more interesting when we get there. The next day, like a good general, Zatara surveys his battleground. Was that a scream, Tong? A woman's scream? Yow! Be careful of this ground, Tong. A false step and you'll be stuck in the mud. But we've got to find where that cry came from. The search continues all day, and then, as night falls upon them, do you see that light moving out there, Tong? Me see, Master. Kalto Zog. I think this is gibberish again. Yeah, be gauze something, so it's gibberish. It's like I pointed that out last issue, that the last Zatara I read, that they were saying gibberish. They weren't speaking backwards. As the cold night winds, Zatara and Tong race towards the light. The bearer of the lantern, the eerie light. Who are you who appear at the cold night? I am one who seeks to discover what you do here. I am seeking my son. He comes, my John. I have her, the sister of the Hodges' mother. Our revenge. Who is with you? Tong leaps to the attack, but Tong has at last found an opponent as strong as he is. He's biting him. What the fuck? He's biting his arm. Anyway. Awake, girl. Awake, healthy and sound. Oh, where am I? You'll be safe. Just a moment. Jado Foth. Adaj. Yeah, against gibberish. Me wanted to sock him, Master. Oh well, later maybe. We're both going to get to the bottom of all this, Tong. In Zatara's car, the weird group drives to Hodges' home. Zatara and Eleanor, what happened? I'll tell you in a moment. The witch, look. When the party reaches Hodges' house, the witch and her attempt to escape. I just said escape twice. Okay, attempt to escape. I'll bring him back. No, don't, Zatara, for the love of heaven. What's the matter with you? Don't you know that hag's son has captured your sister? Yes, I guess so, but I want to see how she is first. John saw me coming home. Yeah, I won't be doing that. John saw me coming home from Uncle Carl's. He followed me, demanded money. When I refused, he hit me. But, Mrs. Hodges, don't you want that ruffian brought to justice? Zatara notices a look of fear pass between brother and sister. Not right now, Zatara. You better get some rest. I'll tell you all about the whole story tomorrow. I'll try to do an Italian for Zatara. I wonder what your secret is, Swamps of Satan. I mean to find out, too, before long, despite my host. Next morning, Hodges shows Zatara around his huge estate. This is the wealthiest cotton plantation hereabouts, Zatara. Okay. So I judge, but what about the witch Fred? I'd rather not talk about that. Zatara still pursues his quest. And you, Miss Eleanor, you won't tell me about this witch. I dare not, Zatara. I am frightened. This is something awfully queer here, Tong. I can't make it out. Fred invited me down to solve his puzzle, and now he won't talk about it. Me think, what's that scream? So that's later that evening. Zatara and Tong rush down the hall to an open bedroom door. The hex! Despite what you say, Fred, I'm going to help you. You do not dare. Sleep soundly. Under the influence of Zatara's will, Fred Hodges tells what he knows of the case. And Uncle Carl warned us to let the witch and John alone. They're related to us by the old blood. John is my brother, the witch my aunt, the old blood, the evil blood flows through their veins. I think they're after my money and my cotton plantation. We go together to the hall of this Uncle Carl. At the house of the mysterious Uncle Carl. I be afraid of the Zatara man. I be feared. Nonsense, Martha. He's only human. I'll fix him. The hex will work on Eleanor soon, and she'll wander into the swamps. Let John do away with her. An eerie figure walks out into the swamps of Satan. It is Eleanor under the spell of the old witch's murderous hex. So the trees are like smiling in that. It's weird. I wonder if what she says is true, if the old witch can cause her to go into the swamps. You watch, Carl, Tong. The shadowy form of Zatara floats over the treacherous swamps. Eleanor steps toward a bed of quicksand. Nausea quorum. Zatara aids the sleepwalking Eleanor by magically producing a sidewalk. It's like the yellow brick road. There, you are excited, but if you don't help me, I can help you. Oh, I don't know what to say. Fred will be terribly angry, yet you have saved my life. And I sound like Cartman. For I know these quicksands. I mustn't tell you, Uncle Carl. I mustn't tell you, Uncle Carl wants to buy our place for a song, and we won't sell. Now he's after that old witch, who claims is our aunt, and her son our brother. He says that, but I don't believe it, though. Fred does. Fred is afraid it will all come out about the so-called evil blood, but I'm not anymore. I'm with you, Zatara, better alive and possibly ashamed than dead. You best go back to bed, my dear. Eleanor, you. Yes, indeed, and the quicksands are like so uncomfortable at this time of night. While Zatara is in the living room across the lawn. Things must move more swiftly now. John the Master, Carl, says, tonight or never. Good. The magic man and the girl and Carl in there. Come look. Me shoot. Bam. Zatara falls before John's bullet. Oh! Master! Take that, you. And Tong, too, goes down before a bullet. Never mind the magician and that naked giant. Get these two. With Eleanor and Fred captive, the procession goes into the deep swamps of Satan, leaving Tong and Zatara behind. John, we are home. Hurry, Master Carl. Where are the deeds to the plantation, you fools? If you won't talk, John will make you. Will you talk, or... Go ahead, John. Maybe that will make them talk. Well, in the meantime, where am I, Tongue? Why would they just leave them there? Why they didn't just kill them off anyway? Well, he got me. Now I revived Tongue. Awake, Tongue, without a sound. Only a flesh wound, Tongue. Are you ready to go? Me sure am ready, Master. Like to punch that feller. Zatara projects his spirit fleet as the wind out over the swamps. That might be the spot. Well, do I get the deeds to the plantation? No, never. Now, no time to waste, Tong. Go at once. Asgar Vidi. Yeah, I don't know. Or does it say Rags? No, I'm an idiot. Sorry. Like apparently, I'm dyslexic. Or anyway, as Tong miraculously appears in front of the witch's cabin. Boy, that fast trip. Hear me come, son of witch. Tong's entry is sudden. No gun. No, you don't. Tong plays John with lefts and rights. But Tong cannot fight a gun. I wouldn't shoot the gun if I were you. Ah! The witch tries to get away, but her doom is sealed. Turn into the slimy water of the marshes, evil witch. Now, oh yeah, I gotta say something. This exact story is like copied, like identically, I think copied in the Angel in a Marvel story or the Timely. Yeah, I don't know which Angel it was. I think number 8, but it's very similar to this. But like, there's an evil witch and her son in that, and they look very similar. But oh, some suck must hurt. John runs away, but Tong pursues, determined to prove he is the better man. But Fate intervenes. Help, quicksands! Too bad, but he is a bad man. Glug. And back at the witch's cabin. He died from heart failure. So ends your threat, Fred and Eleanor. It's like all these old villains just die of heart attacks. Like when I was reading Dynamic Man, Buddy died of a heart attack. I don't know. They all die of heart attacks. Come back uh, to your home in safety, and so perishes the evil tenants of the swamp of Satan. The end. Well, I mean, the faces are still on the trees. I don't know why the faces are. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. This was a bit weird comic. Um, yeah. So anyway, I hope if you guys like, comment, and subscribe. That would be appreciated. Thank you, and I'll see you guys later.